MVP Monday. Top 3 performances from the weekend that was in the sport of racing. We'll start with that third spot. Spirit of St. Louis soared in the Pegasus World Cup turf.
And, you know, Spirit of St. Louis was a New York bred and ran a race like the Mohawk and the West Point. But look a little closer at when he ran the Grade 1 turf mile. He was only a length behind more than looks, and he checked in the race. He clipped heels slightly. So this horse was actually better than looked. Very, very consistent. He was 12 for 13 in the exacta. His only time missing the exacta was in that Grade 1 at Keeneland versus the best 2-milers going. And Tyler Gaffnell gave this one a really nice ride.
Look at this final charge towards the line. The New York bred getting it done for Chad Brown. Tyler Gaffnell aboard for the ride to just get the nose down. What an exciting finish that was in the Pegasus World Cup Turf Invitational out at Gulfstream Park. We now turn it to that 2 spot. The silver medal goes to Speed King, who was soaring in the Southwest.
Ron Moquett has done some of his best work at Oaklawn over the years, and it seems like Ron's always got a stable star. You know, Whitmore was the superstar in the barn for many, many years, of course, the Breeders' Cup Sprint champion. And the interesting thing about this horse, the pedigree looks sprint, but physically, this looks like a router. Big, tall, and long, nice reach. They bet this horse in the last 2 races aggressively. Rafael Bejarano, a couple years ago, he moved his tack to Oaklawn specifically because Ron Moquett asked him to be one of his leading riders, and this was a $1 million win for them.
Completely changes the landscape of the big Derby contenders. A lot of big takeaways from Saturday afternoon's Southwest, but what a score that was for Speed King. Well done to all of the winning connections. Taking that number 1 spot on what a weekend it was, White Aario wows with another happy return to Gulfstream Park in the Pegasus World Cup.
And it was the 9th running of the Pegasus World Cup, and, well, he won by 9 lengths, and he got a 109 buyer. So 9 was kind of the lucky number here for White Aario, who turns him up. This grandson of Tapit, as good as he was 2 years ago, beating Cody's Wish, the horse of the year, by 6 lengths, winning the Classic, this right here was his best ever career speed figure. So when you've already got Fierceness and Sierra Leone out there as top Classic contenders, he re-enters the chat with champion jockey Aario Ortiz.
Aario Ortiz in the irons, considered to be one of the best in the world, and Safi Joseph. White Aario coming back into the barn, and take a look at the connections, just whirling White Aario across the wire. Well done to C2 Racing Stable. What an afternoon for them.
Nothing matches the feeling of winning a huge horse race. I don't care what sport you're talking about. The emotions of those few seconds coming down the stretch, especially with the race in command, there's nothing like it.
Spirit of St. Louis takes out the Pegasus World Cup Tour. With that second spot, it's Speed King with a speedy performance in the Southwest. And White Aario takes out MVP Monday with that superstar showing the Pegasus World Cup from Gulfstream Park.